live stream of the evening. I just have to find it on my phone. I don't know why, it always takes me a long time to find it. It was kind of a nice night tonight. Oh, what did I just do? It was a little bit windy, but it was really nice out. Okay, here we go. The first person here is Thea. Thea for love. Okay, things should be changing for the better for you quickly, and you have a wish that comes in. If you're not with anyone right now, you have an Aquarius. You also have an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo coming in. Feeling here like the next relationship you enter will be well balanced, and you'll be getting a lot of respect out of. Plus, you got the Empress here, which is love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Looks like listening to your intuition could bring in a new love connection. Could have some interesting stuff happening. Rhonda, general with emphasis on work life. Well, you got the Ten of Cups here. That's the first card that shows up around you, which is Ten of Cups is feeling like all 10 cups are full. Very positive. One of the most positive cards you can get. The Chariot, life is moving forward, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune, some good luck comes in. The Two of Swords in reverse, you may be feeling undecided about something. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. Page of Swords, there could be communication that comes in out of the clear blue sky, or you could get a message from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. The Magician, the Fool, the ability to manifest new opportunities, starting a new journey. Eight of Swords in reverse, no longer holding yourself back. Eight of Pentacles. So when it comes to work, there may be an opportunity to go back to school and learn something. Eight of Pentacles could be going back to school for anything. It could be work related. It could be for pleasure. Hey, I want to learn how to speak French. It could be I want to learn how to do kickboxing. Whatever it is, it's positive. But when it comes to work life, it looks like you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities around work. Eight of Pentacles may be part of that. Looks like you got good karma coming back around your work life. And it looks like you have the Knight of Cups here, which could be a new love interest comes in if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, current relationship could be rekindling. Nine of Pentacles, you got money flowing to you. Six of Pentacles, feeling a little bit more appreciated at work, maybe even a little bit better compensated. Cupcake, is the Scorpio upset with me? Is the Scorpio upset with me? No, I don't think so. Amanda, will Mies return to me to reconcile? It's possible, but it could take some time. It may be, you know, that kind of down the road. KM. Info on P the Leo. Is he going to make his way back to me? And if so, when? All right, is P the Leo returning? I'm not convinced that this person is returning. It looks like they may have made a decision to walk away. It looks like things are kind of slow and stagnant. And the Six of Pentacles is in reverse, which could be either either one of you or both of you could be feeling like you put in more effort than the other person did, or the relationship went way out of balance. Six of Pentacles in reverse is like one person's trying to do all the work and the other person's not doing anything. I would keep your options open. I wouldn't wait around for this person. Talia, how will my live go tomorrow? The Lovers, the High Priestess, and the Success card, it should go excellent tomorrow. Empress, will my mom and brother be successful with selling the land in April in their Nepal trip? Mm-hmm. 70% chance yes, but the Hangman's here, which means they could sell it, but there may be a delay around something. It's not the end of the world. I think that the land sells. Ronnie, general for the next week. Success comes in. Feeling like you got some good karma coming back to you, and an earth sign comes in that could be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Looks like Sagittarius may be around next week. Six of Pentacles, feeling like the hard work that you've put into your, like being well compensated, well respected, and then you also may be focused here on a side business. Next week should be a pretty busy week. Amanda, what do you see with my connection with Maze next month? It doesn't look like all that much is happening. It looks like the Hangman's here. Things are stuck. The Knight of Cups is in reverse, which could be lack of interest or no effort is being put into this situation. And there's some sharp energy around the situation and burden around it. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but it doesn't look like all that much is happening next month. If you had a fight or an argument, or there's some kind of distance between the two of you, that's probably going to still be around next month. Doesn't look like anything is changing for the better quickly around that situation. Elizabeth, very minimal talking with Diego. Why is he so distant? He's got anxiety. Okay, Six of Pentacles in reverse, that's what you're feeling. Like you may be putting in more effort and the relationship has kind of gone out of balance. There's a little anxiety around him. He feels like the timing around this situation right now is not right. And he feels like he's spending a lot of time thinking about things, but not a lot of things acting. There's complications around him. I don't know what his situation is before you met him, but there is a Libra around him and a Sagittarius. I don't know if they have anything to do with him being so distant, but he's got a lot of anxiety. There also could be something happening around work for him that's stressing him out. Maybe that's where the Libra and the Sagittarius are. And he's feeling a little bit overwhelmed, just in general. I would ask him. I would just come right out and ask him. Elizabeth, what's going to happen with me and Diego? You could get past this. You got the Nine of Wands. It does look like there's potential to get over this hump and make it into a long-term relationship. I don't see the Two of Cups here just yet. So I can't tell you there's no soulmate connection or the Two of Cups just yet. That's okay. You could still get over this hump and the relationship still has the opportunity to grow. It looks like listen to your intuition. Perseverance pays off. And the hard work you put into the situation should come back to you. I would give it a little time. Amanda, when will Maze reach out to me? Five of Hearts could be within the next 5 weeks, sometime this spring with the hearts, or maybe in the month of May. relatively soon. To Kenya. Why did AG go cold turkey and very quiet? Sharp energy. Ace of Swords. Five of Cups. Feeling negative, either negative, resentful. Looking at the situation is like negative, not positive. This is like the glass here is half empty. Feels like there's a long road ahead of them. They feel very stuck. You can hear from this person. Got the Page of Swords. The Seven of Wands in reverse could be feeling like they're in a situation they can't get out of. So there's something that's interfering with their life in general that they're having a hard time either putting an end to it or getting out of it. Something is weighing heavy on them that's very negative. Now, to me here, it doesn't look like it's a love relationship. Could be a business thing with the Four of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles too. It could be a business thing that's kind of stressing them out a little bit. They got sharp energy. Feels like there's a long road ahead of them. They feel a little bit stuck. You're going to hear from them. Seven of Wands is in reverse. You may just have to give it a little bit of time, but things should change. Communication should pick up with the Page of Swords. Auntie Charlie, how did Mr. Jones take the text I sent him tonight? And how will he respond? How did he take the text I sent him tonight? Justice is in reverse, and the Ten of Swords, and the Tower is in reverse. I would say he felt like it was unfair, and he's mildly hurt. It's not a huge deal to him because the Tower is in reverse. So it's like he's upset about it, but it's not a disaster. Okay, let's see. Will he respond? Let me ask that first. Will he respond? I think he does respond. I think he is upset. And I think when he responds, it's going to be something very like short and sweet. Knight of Pentacles is kind of slow. Seven of Pentacles is like he feels like he put in a whole lot of hard work. He didn't see much of a payoff. And Strength is in reverse. So he's feeling weak around the situation. He's not going to say or do too much. He's hurt. Yeah, he is upset. YouTube user. I signed up for an economics and math class thinking of taking English. Will it be too much for me? Okay, let's see. Will the 3 classes be too much for me? No, I don't think the 3 classes will be too much. I think you'd be okay. I think you would be okay doing all 3 classes. Yeah, I think you'll be okay. Empress, will Sierra reach out to my brother anytime this summer? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that he's going to hear from her. Cupcake. Forecast for the Scorpio. Forecast for the Scorpio. What's going on with the Scorpio? Scorpio's got some nice stuff happening. Okay, first of all, they have the Empress around them, which is love, money, abundance, fertility. They need to be careful if they don't want children right now. They got good karma coming back to them. The world here is at their feet. Fire sign is around them that could be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. 7 of Swords is in reverse, which means they're letting go of a betrayal or a hurt, and they're moving past it. It looks like they have growth and transformation coming to them as a person. And the Knight of Cups is here. They could have a new love interest coming in the near future. They've got the Ten of Pentacles. Money is flowing to them. Three of Wands is in reverse, so they're no longer waiting for their ship to come in. Life is moving forward. They've got a Virgo, and they also have a Cancer around them that's of significance. I would say the Eight of Cups, they've walked away from people, places, and things that no longer serve them, and they're looking towards the future for greener pastures and for new opportunities. Mustafa. I don't see it yet. And I'm going to do T. Yvette. General for me, the Sagittarius. You've got good karma coming in around the situation. You have the Lovers and the 10 Cups. So that's very promising for a soulmate connection that leads to happiness with all 10 cups being full. There may be a mini tower moment that the two of you have to get through before you get to that place, but it's not the biggest of deals. It also looks like the Six of Cups is here. If he's somebody from your past, he returns. If he's not, someone from your past could be returning. Looks like Knight of Cups is here. Romance can rekindle with Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition. Ten of Pentacles. You've got money coming in around this situation. You might have to lay down the law, set up boundaries, and cut through any bullshit the Sagittarius may throw your way. But it looks like this relationship could move forward. You got the Two of Cups. Possible commitment in the future. Karina, next 3 days. Next 3 days. Being guided by the divine. You may be feeling like there's a lot of negativity or pessimism around you, but you have the divine guidance coming in that's going to help your life to move forward. Looks like you're no longer feeling stuck in the mud, and over the next 3 days you may be focused on. Eight of Pentacles is usually learning a new area of study, or if you're in school, you may be focused on school. I would say with the Nine of Swords in reverse, anxiety should start to move into the past. Perseverance takes you to the next level, and listen to your intuition. Alessandra, what's coming in the next couple of weeks regarding love? Might be moving on to greener pastures. You got the Lovers card in reverse. If you recently have gone through a breakup, you may be moving away from it, moving past it, and balance may come back into your life. New fire sign could be entering. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And if you're still feeling negative or pessimistic about love, that moves into the past when a new beginning enters, that you're being guided by the divine. You also have a Pisces coming in and a wish, so put it out into the universe. Empress. Will I receive acceptance with scholarship from Mayo this application cycle? Yes, I think you will. Yep. Amen. What does Ibrahim want from me? I felt that he's seeing someone else, but he keeps coming back. Okay, let's see. What's going on here with Ibrahim? I don't see the Three of Cups in reverse. I don't think he's seeing anyone else right now. It looks like he's being guided by the divine to start a new beginning with success with you. That's why he keeps coming back. Looks like you need to listen to your intuition. If you really believe he's seeing someone else, you could either question him about it or listen to your intuition with this card. Cards don't show me the Three of Cups in reverse, so I can't tell you there's anyone around him right now that's of significance. Got the Magician here. You got the ability to manifest just about anything you want. He may have recently walked away from someone. That's possible. He could have walked away from someone. because it wasn't working out, and now he's trying to rekindle with you. But I would definitely question him if you feel like something's off. But I kind of think his intentions are pretty good. He wants to start something, or he wants to at least, you know, explore the connection. Karina, next in love. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. A new beginning could come in with long-term potential that could be very successful. You have a Scorpio and a Cancer coming in. Growth and transformation comes to you as a person, which gets reflected back in your love life. No longer holding yourself back. Letting go of the past helps your life to move forward, starting a new journey. Slow and steady wins the race. Priscilla, what are Antonio's intentions towards me? You know, it seems like his intentions, like, he doesn't always follow through. And the Page of Swords is in reverse. So I would say communication could be down, and then all of a sudden he's persevering. And then you may be hearing from him, listening to your intuition. You may feel like, hey, cause for celebration comes in. But then it's like he's a disappointment. Leads to heartbreak, and the Lovers is in reverse. So I would be careful with him, because it doesn't look like he lives up to his potential. And it always seems like he's kind of like a disappointment. Or that's like he lives up to always being a disappointment. Alessandra, will me and Brandon ever be a thing? Well, you got 33% chance with one ace, and the World is here, so that's positive. Thing is that the Eight of Swords is in reverse. This is the issue. Somebody holds themselves back. I don't know if it's you or if it's him, but somebody holds themselves back and has to let go of that in order for this relationship to move forward. And if that happens, yeah, it could turn into something. Emin, would O like me in bed? Yes. Rimmel, anything exciting coming for me in general? Page of Cups. Could be working on a new creative project or a new creative hobby. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Things start to move forward quickly. Nine of Cups. You have a wish. Put it out into the universe. The Fool, starting a new journey. And Sagittarius enters that may be of significance. It also looks as if you have money coming to you. Six of Wands, feeling very successful. Lee. Is the Libra going to reach out soon, or has he changed his mind? Will the Libra be reaching out soon? I get a 33% chance that the Libra is going to be reaching out soon. So there, I mean, there's a chance, yeah. Sandra, anything positive coming from me and Rigo soon? Doesn't look like much is changing around this situation. It looks like somebody may be overthinking things, or there could be an argument in the near future, or somebody's holding on to anger. No, I don't really think anything is changing between the two of you. The Moon is in reverse, which could mean that a secret around the situation gets revealed. But I don't see a whole lot of communication come in. So be careful with the Moon, because with the Moon in reverse, there's a secret that gets revealed. Just be careful that it's not some kind of gossip that you hear from someone, because I don't believe anything you miscellaneous people say. And like, I don't see communication coming in from him. That's why, how are you going to hear the secret? So if it's something that somebody tells you, I wouldn't believe it. Adriana, just as Emin, will he like me in bed? Okay. Yes. Lee, anything happening between me and KR? Well, you could be starting a new journey and things could change for the better quickly. But it doesn't look like you have all that much luck around the situation. And things could get stuck. So things could start to move forward. They may be going great. And then you may feel like things get a little stagnant. Let's see what happens. You might need to have patience with the situation. Caribbean general. Got happiness coming out over your life. Cause for celebration comes in when you make a decision to let your life move forward. Moving away from the past, moving forward. You have a wish. Good karma comes in. You have your intuition is heightened, and the magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Looks like you got some money coming in too. Sandy, why is the boss taking so long to give my mom her severance payment? She's a disaster. She's got a disaster and heartbreak around her. I don't know if she doesn't have the money or if she's struggling, and that's why. I don't know what the situation is, but with the Tower and the disappointment card there's trouble. The Chariot here, things are slow. She feels like the world is against her and like she's waiting for her ship to come in. I mean, too bad. She owes it to your mom. She's got to give it to her. I think she may be struggling right now. Seashell, spirit cards. Six of Water, memories from your childhood or history, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. The Two of Fire, you've come into your own, new partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. Ace of Water, falling in love with the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, a new home. Oh, excuse me. SEPA, general. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Six of Pentacles, feeling like you're more appreciated at work and maybe even being better compensated. Plus, you may be feeling with the Four of Pentacles a little bit more financially stable. The Fool, starting a new journey. Looks like the Moon is here. Listen to your intuition. King of Pentacles, Earth sign enters. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Looks like you may need to have some patience, possibly around a business or work or school endeavor, whatever it is you do all day, but you have the world at your feet. It also looks like you have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That could be of significance. The hard work that you're putting into your work, school, business, whatever you do all day should be coming back to you. It turned out to be a really nice day here. They were saying that it was going to rain all day. Rained in the morning, and then it was like 70. I mean, look, I wound up getting some color today just from going out for a walk. I have to get sunscreen for Avery. I don't know, I might have some, but I always forget. Lee, next 10 days. Seven of Cups, you're going to have choices. Eight of Wands, things change for the better quickly. Five of Pentacles, you may be a little stressed out about money, but the Page of Pentacles is here. You could figure it out. Four of Swords, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Earth sign enters Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, also an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Cause for celebration comes in with the Three of Cups. Nine of Cups, you have a wish over the next 10 days. Put it out into the universe. Six of Pentacles, feeling like you're being better appreciated at work, school, business, whatever you do all day, and maybe even being better compensated. Lee, when will the Libra reach out? Eight of Hearts. 8 weeks from now, 8 days from now, or it could be sometime this spring with the Hearts. Pretty soon. Karina, a general for the Scorpio and I. Two of Pentacles is in reverse. You may be feeling like this relationship is out of balance or life has gone out of balance. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. You might not be feeling like you're seeing a new beginning here, and the Six of Wands is in reverse. So you might not be feeling all that much success around this situation. Be careful with the Four of Cups that you're not overthinking things. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but I don't see a lot of love happening here. There could be communication that comes in, but it doesn't look like anything is really manifesting into a committed relationship or moving forward in that direction. I don't know where you guys are, though, in this situation. Two of Swords is in reverse. There could be indecision. There also may be an old wound or a hurt around this situation that's maybe needs to be healed with the Ten of Swords. Ronnie. My daughter's stepmother wants a read from me. Should I? I don't care for her, though. Don't you hate that? That's a tough situation. I would probably do it because I'm a people pleaser and I can't say no. The cards indicate no, you shouldn't do it. If you're not comfortable with doing it, don't do it. Yeah, if you don't like her, then... What happened to Mustafa? Oh, all right. Samuel. But the messages are not appearing. Why does that happen? That was happening to somebody else. I think Sepia had that problem recently. And Oriella, maybe? What the hell? Why does that happen? All right, well, all right, let's just do this. Why did the female H block me? I was just being friendly. I wasn't even flirting with her. She's not my type. Why did the female block me? She felt negative, regretful, and there's a demon here. I think that she misunderstood you. And she's out of balance. She's out of balance. I hate to say it, but I feel like she might need to get over herself. Like, I think that it was like an ego thing. Like, she wanted to think that you were into her or something, and she blocked you because, I don't know, she thought that, like, I don't know so much, like, she misunderstood you, or she didn't understand what was happening, and I think she thought that you were into her. I know, it's crazy, but it's like, that's why I'm saying she needs to get over herself, because it really wasn't that serious, it wasn't that big of a deal, and you didn't need to be blocked. But it's like, I don't know, it's like it almost like made her feel good to do it. Like, I know. Very immature. Very immature. That's why I tell you I hate the fucking blocking nonsense. The blocking, unfriending, refriending, following, unfollowing. Like, just leave it alone. Yeah, she really didn't. Oh my God. Yeah. Women are complicated. That's the thing. Women are just complicated. Men are just not that complicated. I know, that's why I'm saying it with it. Right. And it's like, women sometimes they don't want to admit it, but like women like drama. Like there are women that want to be chased so that they can turn people down. And they may always make things like, oh my God, like he wouldn't leave me alone. But meanwhile, it's like, that's not true. It's like, he wasn't even chasing after you, but you just want to believe that. Like, I hear it a lot. And I'm like, okay, well, you may say that he's obsessed with you, but the cards are telling me something else. You may wish he was obsessed with you, but he's not. Yeah. It's actually, I just feel like it's very immature. Like, it's like when you get mad at someone, so you give them the cold shoulder. Like, why don't you just tell them why you're upset? Like, why do you have to just just ignore them? Like, are you mad? No. Everything's fine. Like, it's not fine. So why don't you just tell me what's wrong so we can move past this? Like, what am I supposed to do? Guess? I don't know what I did. Um, Lilith, what is the love? What does M love and doesn't love about me? That's really hard to answer. I mean, that's a really complicated question. All right, let's see what the cards say. I would say that they love that you don't hold yourself back, and that you are spontaneous and well prepared and hardworking. And what they don't love is that you could have a very sharp side. You could be a little bit dramatic or maybe even needy. And there's either too much communication or Page of Swords would be like can't keep up with all the communication, or doesn't, I don't want to say you communicate too much, but there's something about that could be like neediness, like feels like you always want to be in contact, or you always need to talk, or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, that's a very complicated question. Like, what does someone love, or what does somebody hate about me? Because there are so many things that can come up. Like, even just with like regular people, like with my friends. Like, I have like a friend who, like, I love that she would be there for me whenever I need her. But on the other hand, I absolutely fucking hate that she has a jealous streak. Drives me fucking nuts. But there's other things too. So it's like, it's hard to get them all out. Like, she could be very generous. Like, I like that. But I don't like that she can be like kind of controlling. I don't like that. Anyway, it's kind of like a deep thing. Well, see, that's the problem. Women complain that men don't know how to communicate, but women, they think that they're communicating, but they don't. They're not communicating. They're manipulating. Like, they're trying to, like, women are always trying to get something, right? So it's always like, well, I'm going to put up this picture because I want him to think that. But men don't think that way. So, well, what did he think of my picture? He may have just scrolled right fucking past it. You know what I'm saying? Or, I'm going to tell him this because I want him to think that. Like, I told him that I went out with another guy. What did he think? Well, he thought you went out with another guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't think, oh, well, maybe she told me that he went out with another guy because wants me to be jealous, because wants me to take her out. Like, men don't think like that. So women think that they're communicating, but they're not really communicating. Or they're, nope, fine. I'm fine. Go. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. So it's like, it's it's very true when they say that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. It's very true. Anthony, why is there no communication between me and the Cancer now? I would say she's got a lot of crap happening. First of all, she's got a tower moment around her. She's slow and steady wins the race. She's holding herself back. She's feeling disappointed. She may be very busy with work. And she's undecided. She doesn't know that she wants to be in communication right now. You might have to reach out to her because she may not be thinking to reach out to you. Julie, am I seeing C tonight? Yes, I think you are seeing him tonight. So it lets Mustafa super chat, but it doesn't let him post. Question. Stupid. How does the female why just a friend, not romantic, think and feel about me? Okay. Thinks that you don't hold yourself back. Thinks that you have a lot of potential. You're very hardworking, smart and intelligent, and genuinely a happy person. Knight of Pentacles in reverse would feel like your life is moving forward quickly or you're going places. You've got direction. You're being guided by the divine and that you're a very strong character. KM General. You got money coming in. You got communication coming in with an old friend that you maybe haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. That person could be a Gemini, could be an old soulmate connection, and it may just be a friend. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care seems to serve you well. Two of Pentacles, life comes back into balance. Listening to your intuition makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. And with the Ace of Pentacles, you could have a new job opportunity on the horizon. What's the Taurus wish to have with me? What does the Taurus wish to have with me? The Taurus doesn't know. Taurus feels like I'm waiting here for my ship to come in. I have a lot of choices around me, but I don't know what I want. They also may be battling some sort of a demon with the Devil card, and they have a little bit of negativity around them. They feel like they have a long road ahead of them, and they're not 100% sure that they're getting a new beginning right now, or that they even want a new beginning. They're just totally undecided. I would say give it a little bit of time because balance could come back into your life. And if this is someone from the past with the Six of Cups, they could be returning. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Cade, what are Tripp's intentions towards me? What are Tripp's intentions towards me? Communication comes in. Oh, communication comes in and you have a wish, soulmate connection. I would say this person feels like they're being guided by the divine. Might have to have a little bit of patience with the situation, but they may be very perseverant and maybe looking for things to move forward pretty quickly. It might not happen right away. Like you may need to have a little bit of patience, and then things, when they do move forward quickly. Does look like you have happiness with the Sun card coming in around the situation. So, Anthony, current between me and the Cancer. When will I get contact? Okay. Now, she must be going through something because she feels like she's holding herself back, like nothing is changing for the better, and like the world is against her. She's got the Hermit here in reverse, so she's not, and she's the Queen of Swords. She's got busy, stagnant energy all over her. When will I be hearing from her? It could be within, well, it could be 7 days, 7 weeks. It could be the month of July, or the spades would not be until the fall. You might be able to reach out to her and get somewhere quicker rather than waiting on her. Let me go back up to the top. Cinnamon, love. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain when growth and transformation comes to your love life as Scorpio enters. It also looks like perseverance pays off. You may have a new little adventure here coming in. Page of Swords, you could get communication, or communication could pick up around current love interest. Feeling prepared for things to move forward with a soulmate. I think you have new energy coming in around you, though. I think that, like, that page is going to turn. Like, there's going to be new energy that comes in. It could be because it's being guided by the divine and the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Nav, Amin's current feelings and intentions towards me. He's got the Seven of Wands in reverse, so you may feel like he's lacking perseverance. He's also got the King of Swords. His energy may be kind of sharp. Yeah. It's Six of Cups in reverse. It's like he's not looking back on the past fondly, and he feels like he's out of balance. I wouldn't expect all that much to happen because it's like he's stuck right now. I would keep your options open. You have Sagittarius coming in. You have a Taurus coming in. Listen to your intuition. Doesn't look like you're getting all that much from him right now. He seems kind of stuck wherever he is. Stacy, how will it go when I speak to Jack again? It should go pretty well. Cause for celebration. Feeling grounded, stable, and secure. Mimi M. Ends intentions towards me. Mimi M. Things move forward towards success. The hard work you put into the situation comes back to you. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Things look like they're moving forward. Maria Maldonado, should I go to school in the fall for MIS? Yes, you should. Tatiana, is P the Leo coming back into my life? I'm getting a 33% chance at this point, so I wouldn't sit around and wait for it. But at some point, yeah, he could come back into your life. Krista, can you tell me how Jay is currently feeling about our connection? Okay, so it feels like there's choices, or he's got to make choices around this decision, around this situation with the Seven of Cups. He feels like he's got a wish, or he's happy. He does feel connected to the situation, but the Three of Cups is in reverse, which can indicate that there's a third party that's interfering in this situation. If he's someone from your past, he does look back on the past fondly. You might need to have patience with the situation with the Temperance card, and you may feel like he's constantly disappointing you. He does seem to be very connected to you, but I don't know how fast things are going to move forward here. Wheel of Fortune. You got good luck around the situation, but the Chariot's in reverse. I don't know how fast he is to make decisions to get things moving forward. Hello, Scream. Just a general read. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is spot on moving forward. The weight of the world is melting off your shoulders, and you're moving into a time where you're growing and transforming as a person. You have a fire sign that comes in that may be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, feeling successful around whatever it is you've been spending a lot of time working on. Also feeling well prepared. Old hurts and wounds are moving into the past, and feeling like the hard work you put into business, school, work, whatever it is you do all day is coming back to you. Knight of Pentacles, the speed of life starts to pick up as we move into the spring. Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Focus on what you want more of. Soulmate connection comes in if you're not with anyone right now. Could be a Gemini. Starting a new journey. It could also be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Vicky, general for next week. Next week, you have the Page of Pentacles. You may be focused on a side business or a new work endeavor, something that may be all your own. It also looks like you may be suffering from a little mild anxiety, and you also could be feeling undecided about something with the Two of Swords in reverse. Could be feeling a little bit like you're holding yourself back, but negativity is definitely moving into the past. Might be feeling ambitious around a new business endeavor. That would be nice. Eve, the connection between Geo and me. You may be prepared for things to move forward pretty quickly, but I don't know that he is, because he's got the Nine of Wands in reverse. He may be feeling kind of weak. I'm not 100% sure that the two of you are on the same page at this point. I'm not seeing a lot of love here, but it does look like there is success around at least stabilizing the relationship or building a solid friendship, so that's positive. You could be starting a new journey, but it looks like it's friends at this point. There's no cups here, so I can't tell you it's going to be a love connection right now anyway. It does look like there's room for growth and transformation as we move through the spring, but I don't see much love here. Ida, love in April. Got the Magician here, the ability to manifest a new opportunity. It actually looks like you got a Capricorn coming in. Things change for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. A Virgo enters. Got new energy coming in. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Your ship's pulling in April. Ruby, will A contact me in April? I'm only getting a 33% chance. Yes, I wouldn't wait around for it. You might not get contact in April. It's kind of low at this point. Malika, what can I expect in the near future? Life starts to move forward. You're no longer feeling stuck, making a decision to not hold yourself back. Taurus comes in. Could have a new love interest or romantic something rekindling, where you feel like both parties, you and the other person, are both putting in equal and you're getting equal out. A Six of Pentacles is excellent when you're talking about any kind of relationship. Slow and steady wins the race, but you are being guided by the divine. The solution to a problem is in front of you. You're just not seeing it yet. Looks like you have a Libra and a Pisces around you as well. Soleil, General. Got a Leo coming in that could make you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, I can exhale. And there's success here. But that also could be feeling strong. Feeling like you're stepping into your own strength. And then that makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain and success comes in. Intuition is heightened. Cause for celebration comes in when you're no longer feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Happiness is coming out over your life and you're well prepared for it. Cinnamon, how will my next romantic relationship be? Well, it looks like your life changes for the better quickly with the Eight of Wands. Love cup is full and it's a stable and successful relationship. It looks like who it's going to be with, though, will be your choice because you have the Seven of Cups here. A lot of earth is coming up around you, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you have a wish around the situation. But I think that the next relationship is like easy. It's like two puzzle pieces. It just fits. It just works. It's none of this bullshit with he's not calling, he is calling, he's showing up, he's not showing up, any of that nonsense. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think when the page turns, it's like a new story, which I hope. Right? I hope that for everybody. Cinnamon, what is the Libra working on and not telling me? I don't think he's doing anything. Did he tell you he's working on something and he won't tell you what it is? He's stuck. He's the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. He's not doing anything. He's lack of perseverance. Page of Swords is in reverse. I mean, this is like an argument that could be moving into the past. But I don't think he's the Four of Cups is here. I don't think he's working on anything. Did he tell you he's working on something and he won't tell you what it is? I think he's full of shit. Virgo, how will my iron and vitamin D blood test go today? I feel like it's always... I think it's going to be fine. Because you got the King of Cups, so it should be somebody who's gentle. And I think that you'll be okay. Your iron may be low or it could come back a little low, but I think overall that it's not anything that's a big deal. But I'm laughing because I feel like whenever you go for blood, it's such a gamble with what's going to happen. Like, I remember one time, And I'm not even kidding. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. And the woman says to me, okay, you're going to feel a pinch. I didn't want to see the blood come out. So I'm like looking the other way. I'm grabbing the chair and I'm holding on like for dear life. And the woman's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm waiting for the pinch. She's like, I'm done. Right? But when I was pregnant, there was a woman. She was like a little bit of an older woman. And she was so sweet and she was so gentle. And she never, I never had any bad experience with her. But then there was a woman who had a really funny personality, but I don't know what happened. When she stuck the needle in, I knew something was not right. And by the time I got home, I shouldn't even tell you this, my whole arm was like black and blue, like, and I couldn't lift it. I don't know, it was just not good. Anyway, and I didn't like the finger when they had to prick my finger. The woman that had to do it, she was like, you're making me nervous. I'm like, I'm sorry. She's like, how many tattoos do you have? I'm like, I know. It makes no sense. But I feel like you just never know what you're going to get. But you got the King of Cups, so you should get someone who's very gentle. God. So wait, love next week. Okay, you've got the Sun in reverse, which means there may be a delay around happiness, but you still get happiness. It just may not be coming next week. It does look like you have good karma coming back next week. You do have a soulmate relationship on its way, but I don't think it's going to happen next week. There may be a new love interest, though, that shows up. It just, everything may not happen next week. Things do change for the better quickly. Fire sign comes in. It could be a Leo. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Libra around you. So like general from this weekend until next week. Okay, it looks like you've got being guided by the divine, the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful that card if you don't want children. Looks like there's a water sign around you between now and next week. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, I can exhale because some anxiety is moving into the past. I think physically you're going to be feeling much better, and that's going to help too. Like moving forward through your journey. And listen to your intuition. Intuition is spot on. You also have some good karma coming back. Amen. Have I moved on this situation with the Taurus, and how would it reflect the situation? Wait a second. Have I moved on the situation with the Taurus? And I did. How would reflect to the situation? Have I moved on the situation? Have you moved on from the situation from the Taurus? Can you reword the question? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. Mark, will my sister-in-law pull through? She's in intensive care with COVID. God, I hope so. Let's see. My sister-in-law pull through. I think so. I think she's going to pull through. Yeah, you got 3 aces. Sandy. Oh, I did that one. I said I think the boss is having a tower moment, and there's disappointment and around that situation. I think she actually may be short on money, but she's got to pay her the money that she owes her, so. Karina, am I pregnant? What am I having? Am I pregnant? It's only coming up 33% chance right now, which is too low for me to say yes. I'm not convinced at this point. Have you moved on from the situation? You have to know that. Like, how do you feel about the situation? Like, do you still feel the same? Are you with someone else? Like, you know that you've moved on when you don't care anymore. It's like think about somebody that you're not with anymore, that you don't care about. You might wish them well, you might want to see them happy, but you don't want to be with them anymore. That's how you know you've moved on. Hangman is here. I would say you haven't moved on yet, or you're still no, you're not totally over it yet. Now with the Hangman. Soleil, how will my next boyfriend treat me? I would say pretty good. Being guided by the divine. Somebody who's kind, caring, sensible, stable. They don't hold themselves back. They're always growing and maturing. They seem like there's somebody who's pretty mature. So, seems like somebody who has value. It's such a catch-22 because somebody that comes in, right, and they're too good and they're doing everything right, I don't trust that either. So it's like, I feel like everything's always a red flag, but it looks like this is a pretty decent guy with pretty good intentions. Triple fire. How is my ex-Sagittarius feeling about me? No contact in the situation. Intuitively, I feel weird and missing him a lot out of nowhere, and I've been dreaming about him. That's good, though. When you dream about it, you're pushing it out of your subconscious, so you're kind of mourning it and getting over it. That's good. It may not seem like it's good, but it is good. How's the ex-Sagittarius feeling about me? Sagittarius wishes you well and cares for you, thinks that you're successful, stable, fun-loving, hardworking, intelligent. But I think that they're focusing more on moving forward with their life. They've got the Knight of Pentacles here, and they've got the Hangman in reverse, and they're heading for success. I don't know that they're looking backwards. It looks like they're looking more towards the future. But the dreaming part is good because you're starting to get it out of the subconscious. Lilith, does my boyfriend M have given the girl A money or anything emotional? Okay. Has M given the girl A money or anything emotional? Yeah, he may have. 70% chance, yes, he's given her something. So, like, how will I feel in my next relationship? Good. You're going to feel like finally you got some good karma coming back to you. Finally, you've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, the sun has come out and you've listened to your intuition. I think you feel pretty confident. Emma, how about the Taurus? Did he move on from the situation with me? Yes, I think he did. Lilith, is it money or emotional things? Is it money? I don't think it's money. I don't think it's money. I mean, I don't know what kind of emotional things you're thinking about, but there's something there that's going on, and I don't care for it. Soleil, I want to quit my job and travel, but how can I afford it if I quit my job? Yes. Okay, this is what, I worked with this woman years ago. Her name was Angela. And this is what she said that she wanted to do. When she retired, she wanted to have like an apartment somewhere, which you don't even really need, but you get an RV, right? I know it sounds crazy, but it's really not crazy. With people working from home, you can be anywhere. Like you can be in your RV in any state in the union and still work for a company, because what the hell is the difference? It doesn't matter where you are. It's the same thing with school. If you're doing it via Zoom, it doesn't matter where you are. So if you bought an RV and you didn't have to pay rent and you didn't have to pay, you know, heat and electric and that kind of stuff, you just have to be kind of, first of all, you got to be able to drive the RV. And you have to be able to, like, be sort of handy, I would imagine, right? Like, not that you need to repair it, but you might have to learn how to do things like empty the toilet thingy out, which I don't know how to do that. But if you were to invest money in an RV, I swear to God, before I got pregnant, I'm not even kidding you, I was watching all these videos on people that were converting like Chevy vans into apartments. And I was like, that just, like, how much easier does it sound to like be parked outside of work? Like, I had to be at work at 5:30 in the morning. It's a half hour away. I would have went the night before, slept in the, you know, in the parking lot, and then just got up and went and teach class. Like, how much easier would that be? Why more people don't do that, I don't know. But I had this whole conversation with my brother the other day about how he was saying that what he thinks is going to happen is that most people are not even going to have houses or buy houses. They're just going to use Airbnbs and work for companies via Zoom. And it doesn't matter where you are. So in the winter, you can go down south. In the summer, you can come up north. I mean, you can really be anywhere as long as you're available when they need you. What the hell is the difference? That's what I would do. But then Avery came along, and I was like, well, I guess I can't live in a van. Not with her and the dog. So but think about it. So what I thought I was going to do is that, okay, so I don't have a house anymore and have to pay the crazy taxes here. Once a month, right, when I need to like color my hair or wax my legs, I would get in a hotel room and I would do it there. I mean, really, when you need to have space, you just get a hotel room for the night or for the weekend or whatever. That's what I would do. If you're really serious about it, think about it, because living in an RV, you see this whole country. You can go anywhere. And you can work for a company where you're working, you don't have to go into the office. And most jobs are doing that now, working from home. Your home could be on wheels and you can go anywhere you want. That's what I would do. If you're serious about it. And you know what? And I would do this like before you have kids. And I mean, look, by the time the kids got to go to school, right? Then you got to be a little bit more stable. But that could, you know, how old is that? Like 5? Because even nursery school, like you could be in different locations because it's just nursery school. That's what I would do. I would get a job where you could work from home, get an RV, shit can the apartment, and wander around. You know, you can put your stuff in storage or put it with a family member and, or sell a lot of it. Have a good time. Lilith, what is going on between my boyfriend and the girl? There's anxiety around this situation. I don't know if it's you that has the anxiety or he has the anxiety. It looks like the Hangman's in reverse. I don't know what their situation is, but I don't know if she's trying to make things move forward between the two of them or she's trying to use him for something. There is disappointment around the situation and heartbreak. I would confront him about it. Because I don't know what she thinks that she's doing. She may have a crush on him. She may be trying to get his attention. She might also be trying to use him for things. I would confront him about it. Definitely. $14. Will I have an issue with my nursing program? No, I don't think you. Nah, nothing too big. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. I mean, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, the way things were years ago, like, people, like, worked at companies for, like, 50 years. It's like, and they never, you know, like, they have, like, one vacation a year, weekends off, that's it. You know, it's like that. Times are changing. Times are definitely changing. So, like, career after healing. I'm not going back to Judson. I think that's good, though, that you're not going back. See, I think that you're going to end up working for that doctor, but you might have choices with the Seven of Cups. You have a wish around the situation. Balance is going to come back into your life, and you are prepared for things to change. Listening to your intuition. It does look like your career is moving forward and strengthening. So the next job may be paying you more. You may enjoy it more. And it could be a stepping stone, to something else. Got good luck coming in around you. But like I'm a friend of mine, right? She is a math professor. And the college isn't open. So for the last 2 years, she teaches remotely. So she can teach remotely from anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter where you are, because this is how far away we are. So think of it like that. Like, I don't know if they're ever going to go back. I don't know. The only people that are in school right now, in her school, are like the nursing students and the dental students and those people, because they have to be there for that. But otherwise, the math people, they're not there. YouTube. And how does N feel for me today? This person may be harboring some anger around the situation. I don't know where you guys are in your relationship, but there's a little bit of unresolved anger around it. And the Six of Cups is in reverse, which means they're not looking back on the past fondly, but they may be looking back on the past and still angry. It does look like they feel a little bit out of balance and unsuccessful. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but I would say that this person, I wouldn't think that you're going to hear from them soon. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. So either they've lost interest or they've moved past this. You know, I don't remember what year it was. We were in our early 20s, I think, or maybe mid-20s. And one of my friends, she decided, I think it was around her birthday, to go to Jamaica by herself. She didn't, I would have gone with her. She didn't want me to go with her. She wanted to go alone. She had a really good time. And then a couple of years later, her sister did the same thing. I don't remember if her sister went to Jamaica too, but yeah. And I remember thinking, well, I would have went with you, but I don't know why. She just booked a trip to Jamaica and went by herself. I mean, I don't know. She had a good time, and yeah. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. The only thing that right now, it's like with COVID, that makes me a little bit nervous. But yeah, if you could do it, go and do it. T-Vet, is it his baby? Is it his baby? I think it might be, yeah. Yeah, I think it is. Lilith, why don't we have intimacy anymore? Sharp energy here. Fool is in reverse. There's an issue around the situation that needs to be revealed before your relationship can move forward. Yeah, you got the Three of Cups here. There's somebody else is involved in this situation, and that's what's going on. There's something going on in this situation. I think that you need to confront it. Liz, does they have a girlfriend? I don't think so. If there's someone around him, I don't think it's serious. So, like, general around my 30th birthday this year, will I end up doing anything or enjoying it? Being guided by the divine, you have a wish, starting a new journey, and you're not holding yourself back. I think you will have a good birthday. Yeah. That's all very positive stuff. Prussian, what did the building manager think of my voicemail? Stood up for myself. Oh, good. Good. What did the building manager think of my voicemail? She may be treating you with a little bit more respect now. Feels like you're prepared and like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. I think that your wish may come true now. Good. I'm glad. It's like now this person's starting to like give you a little bit more respect. Good. I'm glad that you did that. Good for you. I'm only 5'2". Well, I'm 5'1". I think you'll be okay. You know, especially like when I went to Italy, I went with a friend, but basically like you do a lot of tours where you're with groups of people. So it's like you would get on a bus, right? And you would ride with the same people on that tour bus. And then they would bring you like to a museum and you would go through the museum with the same people. So there really was, I mean, there was times, right, where like me and my friend could be alone. Like we could go out to dinner alone. But like for most of the time during the day, we were with tour people and tour guides. And then even in Italy, like they have tour guides that come on the bus in every language. So I think you'll be okay. I really do. I think you'll be okay. And they also kind of tell you like where not to go and you know what not to do. I think you'll be all right. I would say if anything, maybe go to England only if there's a language barrier. At least my dad always says he says to me, he's like, you're better off in Italy because you can understand them better, because English people talk, they use different words for different things. And I have a friend of mine who's English, and I've definitely noticed that. I'm like, I don't know what that is. Um, Bueno, why is it that when I'm hurting, no one listens? Well, there's a couple of things. First of all, when you're having a tower moment, it's like, it's, some people may feel like it's emotionally draining for them. Like, they pick up your energy, and they may not even realize it consciously, that it just may be a subconscious thing. Like, I can't, like, I have a friend of mine who I can't be friends with him anymore because I pick up his negative energy, and it's really bad. Like, it can put me into a funk for like weeks. I just can't block it. It, like, we will argue. I can't speak to him anymore. So there's like that energy thing. Like, you pick up somebody else's shit. And then it also depends on what it is that you're talking about. Sometimes, given the situation, if it's something that's repetitive or the same situation that keeps coming up, people get tired of hearing the same thing. So it really depends what it is that you're talking about. Like, especially situations if you feel like you've been victimized, like you're the victim in this situation. Those situations can be very hard to listen to from someone else. Like, I had a friend of mine who was always the victim in every situation. Always. Nobody ever wanted to help her. Nobody ever wanted to do anything for her. She had to do everything by herself. Nobody ever wanted to, oh, well, forget it. I'll just do it myself. I'll just figure it out. You know, and it's like, it's exhausting. So I don't know. I don't know what it is that you're expecting from other people when you're in these situations. But what it comes up is that it's too much, or I can't do enough. What I would do is, if you feel like you need someone to talk to, I know this sounds really shitty, but if you have one friend that you can talk to and be honest with, it's like, that's worth more than a lot of people that don't really give that much of a shit. Or take all of this to somebody. I've always said, like, I would rather have people that I pay to listen to me, so that I don't have to listen to somebody telling me, oh, I don't want to hear this again. Because sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. Well, that's why there's therapists and social workers and people like that you can go to, that can be there to help you navigate. Because regular people, everyday people, are going through their own shit, and sometimes it's just too much. And like I said, it depends on what the situation is. Like, for me, with the one girl that was always victim, I was just like, I can't deal with victims anymore. I can't, because you know what? We all have reasons to be victims. And always being the victim in a situation, like, you did this to me. It's because I'm fat. It's because you don't like me. It's because I'm not smart enough. If I were smarter, you know, it's like, it's just draining. So I just had to kind of like cut it off, because okay, so you're the dumbest person in the world, but figure it out. Like, you know, you can improve upon yourself. You know what I mean? So I don't, if you're feeling like everybody has turned their back on you when you need someone to talk to, you gotta like bring it back to you. Like, what is it that I'm putting out there? Because it's a couple of things. It's either people don't want to be bothered because it's something that you constantly need from them and it's too much, or you have a lot of shitty people in your life. But like me personally, I got to the point with people where I don't really want to tell people things anymore, because it's either none of their business or they turn around and they use it against me, you know? So I'd rather take my shit to somebody that I can trust or somebody that I pay, that I don't have to have them say to me, oh, we're going to listen to this again. Because when the shoe's on the other foot, it's always different. But if you're getting these types of people in your life, you have to look at what your role is in it, because we all play a role in it. It's not like everybody else in the world is shitty and they just don't want to deal with you. What is it that you're expecting from them? Is it too much? Is it something that's constant? Is it something that is always like, poor me, poor me, poor me? Because that can be very draining. And it also can take a lot of energy from the other people. I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you, but it's like to have like an umbrella like that, like nobody's ever around when I need them. It's like nobody's ever around when I need them either. You know, like people are wrapped up in their own shit. So it's like when you need someone, unfortunately, there's people that you can pay for that. I know it sounds really shitty, but I got to that point too where I was like, you know what? I'm done with waiting for people that are not going to show up or not going to put effort in. You know, like I've had so many friends in my day that like when they need something, they need it now. Now. I want to go out now. I don't want to sit at home. I need you now. But me, and I'm like, you want to do something tomorrow? You don't hear back from them. So that's why when I need somebody for emotional reasons, I will go find someone that I will pay if I have to. Because you just can't rely on regular people. They're just not reliable. Yeah, especially if it's about mental health. I would speak to a therapist or somebody that, a psychiatrist or somebody who is qualified and that's what they do for a living. So you don't have to rely on anybody else. You make the appointment and you go in. You could even do it. I just looked into recently, there are apps now that you could do it through Zoom and through an app. T-Bet, will she find out? Yeah. If there's a third party here, if that's what we're talking about, yeah, she finds out. Soleil. Why doesn't this one show it to me? There we go. Is Daniel trying to have people add me on Facebook? I'm getting a lot of friend requests from guys with money. Probably. This guy is not going to stop. What an ass. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if that's him behind it. Jesus. Reading for tomorrow. Tomorrow, things change for the better for you quickly. It looks like you may get communication from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Fire sign. Get a fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you have cause for celebration that comes in. Growth and transformation comes in. Feeling like the world is at your feet. So like the one time you asked me, do I want to be the victim or the victor? I wrote it down in my notes in my phone, and whenever I read it. Yeah, you know, I got that from, I think it was when I was working with Veronica Isles. That's I think it was her that taught me that. I'm pretty sure it was. I used to do email with her. Like, I don't know, you buy X amount of emails. And she would email every day. Like, it was like, I think it was maybe like 30 days for X amount of dollars, and you would email every day with her. And whatever the situation was, she says to me, she's like, you have to make yourself the victor in this situation, not the victim. And then when she said that I realized, like, God, I really do make myself out to be the victim. Like, oh, this person didn't like me, or, you know, I got laid off, or they don't like me enough, I'm just not popular. And then I was like, when she said that, I'm like, okay, I have to change the way I think about this. You know, like, fuck them. So what they don't like me? So what I'm not the most popular yoga teacher? Who gives a shit? I don't. I don't want to be the most popular person. But yeah, when you start to look at things like that, it really makes a difference. Especially because I don't think that until somebody points it out that you even realize it. But in my case with my friend, she didn't want to hear it. She wanted to argue with me over it. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I mean, I felt like I got a lot out of you working with those law of attraction people, but it's unfortunate that you have to pay people to listen to your shit. But that's what they're there for, and then they can kind of dissect it. I feel too from a clear perspective because, like Veronica, and I also worked with Amanda from Create Your Future with Amanda. None of those people knew me as a person like my friends did, you know, or like who I was in high school. Well, let me tell you something. The person I was in high school, I would hate that person right now. Like, just hated that person. Thank God I'm not like that anymore. But so I feel like when you talk to those types of people, they don't know who you were previously. So they're really giving you advice from a perspective that is like not without any biases, you know, like, oh, you know how Danny is, you know, well, no, they don't know how I am. um, so I did one for Cinnamon. What will come when I move to the same city as him? Being guided by the divine could rekindle the relationship. I don't know who this person is, but the Knight of Cups could be a love interest. You have a wish around the situation. It just may be that you might feel like Six of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody puts in more effort than the other. Somebody may be holding back. But let's see when we get there what happens. There could be the opportunity for things to move forward. Loso, will I get my loan approved that my sister is helping me with? Yeah, I think you will get it. Samuel, general for the month of April. Feeling prepared, paying off a bill of debt or a loan, anxiety moves into the past. It looks like you could be starting a new journey here with the Fool card. It also looks like perseverance pays off. Disappointment moves into the past. Rest, relaxation, and self-care is important, and you have a little good luck coming in. Stacy, I did that one. I think I said that it would go well. CS, does Charlie miss me sometimes? Yes, I believe so. Harsha, general for the next upcoming week. Could have a new business opportunity that comes in. You also may be running into a Virgo that could be of significance. Looks like your intuition is heightened and the solution to a problem is in front of you. You're just not seeing it yet. A little good luck comes in and life goes into balance. You could be starting a new journey. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anxiety is moving into the past. Perseverance pays off. Feeling prepared to possibly pay off a bill of debt or a loan or put money aside for something. When will I be able to get a new vehicle? You may be getting one this summer. Oh, so how will my birthday trip go in Houston. Listen to your intuition. It should go pretty well. Rest, relaxation, self-care. Listen to your intuition. Things move forward quickly, or this could be a road trip if you're driving there. You have a wish around the situation, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Looks like a good time. Caribbean, I did that one a really long time ago, I think. So, like, when could the next time be that I get stroked? All right, let's see. I don't really know what that means. It could be soon, sometime this spring. Maybe within the next 9 weeks. Anthony, does the Cancer think about me and why? Yes, I do think that you pass through her mind every now and again. And you have the Page of Swords here, which means that there is communication that could come in out of the blue between the two of you. But there's also a little disappointment around the situation. I think she's going through kind of a rough time right now. And maybe it was that you were someone who was genuinely caring towards her and sincere and kind. Malika S. General. Oh, sex. Don't you have to wait like 6 weeks? So then maybe 9 weeks. That would make sense. Right? I don't think that you can, for at least 6 weeks, right? Maybe even 8. So maybe it'll be 9 weeks. Okay, General for Malika S. Life is moving forward. You could be focused on a new business endeavor or starting a new business. You may be feeling a little bit stuck, but that's going to change because your ship is pulling in. No longer waiting for your ship. You got all 10 cups full. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you pushes your life forward pretty quickly. Growth and transformation comes to you as a person, and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Scorpio enters. Looks like you have an air sign here too, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Stargazer, current relationship with my boyfriend. 6 to 8 weeks, yeah. Things look good. It's like things could change for the better quickly. You have a wish around the situation. It looks like there's long-term potential here. I would say things look good in this relationship right now. I would just continue doing what you're doing. The world is at your feet. There's long-term potential around this relationship. Anybody here I haven't answered for? Anybody I haven't gotten to? No, I got to everybody? What about Mel? I don't think that any of the other moderators are here right now. Malika A. I can't remember if I did this one. What can I expect in the near future? The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you pushes your life forward pretty quickly. A Cancer comes in. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Taking time for rest, relaxation, recharges your batteries, and feeling a little bit more financially stable. Looks like life moves forward with the Chariot. Anybody else? No? Is Mel here? Or maybe not. Maybe she's not here anymore. No. Soleil, personal transformation. Rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You got success coming in around personal transformation, and your life is moving forward. I think as we move into, like, similar to, I said to somebody else, I think it may have been Cinnamon, when the page turns, the page is turning. It's like new things are coming in. Not looking back on the past fondly, but looking more towards the future. It looks like you might be going back to school for something with the Eight of Pentacles. It also looks like you're stepping into your own strength, stepping into your own independence, and you got good luck coming in. Feeling balanced and stable coming up. I think that a lot is going to change that's positive between now and the end of the year, between the new job, new opportunities, new people coming into your life. I think that you're just like turning the page, like growing and maturing, and you're not going to deal with the same bullshit that you dealt with in the past. Life is changing, and it's changing for the better. And I think you may even be going back to school for something, which would be nice. Like, even if like when you go back to school, like I had to go and take a stupid accounting class, which was, I fucking hate corporate America, let me tell you. Because they made me take this accounting class, right? That was on Tuesday nights, and it was like I had to leave work an hour early, so I lost an hour of pay. And then I had to take off that night, so I couldn't work at the store. So how many Tuesday nights did I miss not working at the store, and how many hours did I miss so that I could take this fucking I keep saying yoga, accounting class. It cost me a lot of money to take that class. And what did it teach me? Nothing. Because the computer was already doing what I learned in that class. Like, that was like accounting 101. Well, the computer was doing that for me. So anyway, I got a 93 in the class, and what did I get in return? That's what I got. But anyhow, it's a growing experience when you take any class, when you learn anything. So I feel like it's always worth it, even if it doesn't really make much of a difference in the long run. It was actually really funny because when I took that class, somebody was taking the class with me, this guy Rodney, who I've known him since I was in kindergarten. We went to school together from kindergarten right through high school. So it was like comforting that he was there, and he was in my group when we had to do like projects. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you made me take all this time off of work, and you made me put all this effort into this class, and I really gave it my all, and what did I get in return? Nothing. but the experience was a growing experience, learning something, working with other people. So there's a lot that goes into it, even if it's not something that you're going to use as a career. It's an experience. Anyway. Oh yeah, I was pissed. I was pissed. But that's what they do, you know? Well, this is what he said to me. He said, we can't give you a raise for doing the same job this year that you did last year. Why not? Why not? Because I'm a loyal employee that does my work? I gotta go take a class? Stupid. But, you know, I was young. They pushed me around, and that's what happened. But, you know, I guess, I mean, it did teach me. I was able to see that, yeah, the computer is doing that. So, whatever. Yeah, it was really stupid. Yeah, cost of living goes up. And the time, how many, all right, if for a semester, the semester went from what? I want to say that we did it in the spring. I can't remember. But all right, but if it went from August to December, how many Tuesday nights did I not get paid from A&P because I was taking this, what was it, 12 or 13 or 14 weeks? How many weeks? That's a long time. So that's how many days pay, 5 hours that I didn't get paid because I was taking this class. Plus doing work and meeting with these people aside from that. Like, you know, it's like if I was living at home with my parents and I didn't have to support myself, it would be different. But I had to charge it on my credit card, and then they reimbursed me when I passed the class. But it sat on my credit card for how many years? I'm probably still paying it off. And how much money did I lose because I couldn't work Tuesday night? Yeah. Yeah. And now, you see, here's the thing. This is another thing that pissed me off. He wanted the accounts payable girl to take the class too. And she flat out told him no, because she was getting married and he was paying all the bills, the guy she was marrying. She didn't give a shit about that job, if they gave her a raise or if they didn't. She was only working there. He owned his own business. So she was working there so that she could have medical coverage for her and her husband when they finally got married. And then after that, they got married. She had a baby, and that was the end of her. So she told him to go fuck himself, and she didn't take the class. She was like, I'm not going back to school. Beautiful one. Will I be able to get my car fixed soon? 6, 7. Yes, you should be able to. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you got 2 aces here. Emperor is in reverse. Somebody controlling the situation, and that's why you can't get it fixed. Somebody here is trying to be manipulative, but you should be able to get this car fixed. Anybody else here that I haven't answered for? No? Alrighty, then I'm going to go. I don't know, maybe Mel had something to do. I will catch her tomorrow. Last call, anybody else? Like last call when you're at the bar? Last call. You know how many of those I've seen? I couldn't even imagine nowadays doing that. All right, then that's it for me, guys. I will see you all tomorrow at some point. Thank you all very much. Have a good night.